Otis weighs 330 pounds. She's tried it several times before.
This will stop the pendulum and smash the damn clock.
They're going to kick Becky Lynch off. Becky Lynch again.
Chop block.
Oh, this is...
What? No.
From the second.
Manhandle slam!
That's got to do it.
1, 2, 3, and still the champion!
Here is your winner, and still the Raw Women's Champion, Big Time Becky Lynch!
Oh no, and here comes China, the handspring elbow, finding its mark on Eddie Guerrero. Oh my. Look at that! And that'll... China showed unbelievable strength.
And Nia with a headbutt. Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does! Nia eliminates Mustafa Ali.
Get out! Look at Karma! Karma just...
Yo, give me some, dog. Give.
Look at this confrontation. Wow! What is Ronda Rousey going to do here? Locking Raquel up. And Raquel Rodriguez in trouble as Ronda Rousey now looks to put Rodriguez away. Is Rodriguez going to tap out to Rousey, or can Raquel somehow fight out of this? Powers out of it again. Are you kidding? She rolls through now. Nikki up on her shoulders.
Oh my, what an incredible display of power!
And Brie Bella now trying to
doing
hold on
everything
with
she
Nikki.
can.
Oh, and now Ronda
No
trying to put
way.
Brie up on her shoulders as well.
No way! Oh my God! What are we gonna see?
Trying to hang on now, separation.
This is unbelievable! What are we gonna see?
Ronda Rousey, incredible, the evidence for the Bellas.
Oh, look out! Hang on! Styles launched over the table.
Gallows a big boot to the face of Damian Priest.
Oh, wait a second.
Ripley. Gallows into the post. Rhea Ripley's collapsing.
Oh, my God.
Luke Gallows, oh my God. Oh my God. This fella's a chicken breast shy of 300 pounds.
Come on, ref, that can't be legal. But there's no disqualification. Like I said, that's legal. Oh no, backbreaker. Oh no, come on. That's impossible. There's no way. What? And there's no way. What? Good Lord. What? I've never seen that in my entire life. Two women. A double backbreaker.
Another headbutt. What a physical matchup.
Uh-oh.
Tamina's got her up.
Oh my
Tamina
God.
with Nia Jax on her shoulders.
We've never seen this.
Samoan to Jax.
Unbelievable power from Tamina.
Bianca, an All-American in track and field at the University of Tennessee, and you see why right there.
Wow, this is impressive. We talk week after week about the athleticism possessed by Bianca. Now the whole world gets to see.
Well done so far. Meet your next challenge. Oh yeah! What do you think? Yes!
Oh no, this is mighty unfair.
Show your power. See if you're an alpha. Okay.
Otis weighs 330 pounds.
Are you kidding
And
me?
Bianca Belair with ease.